Hey everybody, Hyrule Gaming here, and look what we got here, some Hyrule Warriors version 1.2.1. And that's basically just an update that just came out like launch day. But anyway, I said on Friday I was going to be doing some Hyrule Warriors, but it is now Sunday. So allow me to explain what happened. I don't want anything to go on while we do that because I don't want to spoil anything. Let's hit play, just get onto the menu. So I was away this weekend at my friend's house. I did pick up the game when it came out on Friday, but my friend and I basically finished most of the game, not the entire game, but most of the story mode while I was at his house this weekend. So that was kind of fun. So there we go. I finished the story mode, and yeah. So when I got back today, I finished the few remaining missions or scenarios, as they call them, now. But now I have to move on to, like, adventure mode and then getting all the stuff that I missed and all that kind of stuff because, And I also purchased the downloadable content because, it sounded cool and, I really wanted that Majora's Mask pack. And so whenever it comes out, we'll get it. And plus, we're going to get basically 20 characters, so like 8 added characters to the game. But yeah, so that's just a little bit of a reason why I haven't posted in a little while. Also my Mario Let's Play, I actually recorded it and I'm working on editing it now, so you will see it very soon. I'm really sorry about not posting my next video. I've just decided to try some new techniques, and it's just taking a little bit longer than I hoped. So let's get on with this. So I wanted this to be kind of an introductory video and show basically the entire menu, or the menu in most of its entirety. And then in the future, I'll go into some actual gameplay once I feel comfortable enough showing it. So let's start from the top. Let's start with Legend Mode. So when you select Legend Mode, I think it starts automatically. For those of you who don't want to see this, I'm going to put a spoiler warning at the front of the page because, or at the front of the video, or something like that, or so you'll know, because I'm going to be showing some stuff that you might not want to see. So spoiler alert now for anything that shows up in the future. I didn't realize it was going to throw me at the very last level. So spoiler warning if you, for those of you, click off the video right now. Yeah, so let's move on. So these are the levels. I'm not going to show every level. You'll see that later. But basically, I've already got everything here. I just have not, well, I did have everything until, once you beat the game, you unlock more stuff to do, like you unlock hero mode, and then, another Skulltula to get for, stuff like that. But there are collectibles like heart pieces and heart containers you can find, gold Skulltulas, and then of course beating them on difficulties among some other things like, beating them with certain characters, whatnot. I will go through this because, I'm going to be going through it in a little Let's Play anyways, or some of the levels at least, so that's Hyrule Field, Elden Caves, Foreign Woods, Faron, Valley of Seers, and then of course you get to the split where you can choose to do either Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, or Skyward Sword. And music in Skyloft, by the way, I love it. It's probably my favorite song in the entire game. And then there's a second level, like the Lake Hylia, Palace of Twilight, Sealed Ground, Temple of Sacred Sword, Temple of Souls, and then the Valley of Seers again. That's like you can see it says epilogue and it's kind of split up, but this is like where you battle Sia, the Dark Sorcerer's Lady. You battle her here, but there's some Ganondorf levels where you first unlock Ganondorf. There's 3 of them. Gerudo Desert. I always called it Gerudo, but apparently it's Gerudo. So to appease people, I'll call it Gerudo. And I've only beaten them on easy mode because I just do easy first, and then I'll go back and do normal, hard, and then hero. Valley of Seers again, Hyrule Field, and then you go to the final 2 levels, the grand finale, which is another Gerudo Desert, and then Ganon's Tower. I won't get into what goes on there, but those are all the levels, and you can see that there are different recommendations for characters and whatnot, blah blah blah. So if I choose the first level, like Hyrule Field, you can have a second player join. You can see it says P2 joins. They can play on the gamepad or the TV, whatever you want one person to be. They can play on the TV or on the gamepad. You can play with them, although the frame rate does drop. I'm sure many of you have heard that it does that, but whatever. It's what it is. So when you first start the game, I don't think you don't see the screen. It just jumps right into the first level. But you can select your character, and then it will allow you to select the weapons that you want to choose, such as the Hylian sword, which is the one you start out with, Magic Ball and Master Sword, and then the other two, which I believe are the Great Fairy and like the gauntlets, the Iron Gauntlets, with like the ball and chain thing or whatever. Link has the most weapons right now, but I'm sure in updates or future updates will add more weapons. Within the weapons, like where I choose Hylian sword, you'll have different weapons in here, like mainly like you find a lot of knight swords, and then like I found this white sword later on, and then of course the 8-bit wooden sword, which has a lot of attack power actually, and that's just came with the free update that added challenge mode to the game. So yeah, so this is these are the weapons you choose, and they're different. They look different, but mainly it's the attack power you want to look at. Like this one's 104. I could probably get rid of this 96, but of course the best one here now is 280. But it does not have any slots. What I mean by slots is if you see some of these, they have like that one says Light Plus, and then there's an empty slot, and then that thing actually real quick, it says it has a little one of those little pig things. I forgot what they're called. Times 3,000. That means you have to kill 3,000 enemies in order to unlock either that slot or whatever's in there, or something like that. So basically, those slots are like abilities. You can press 1 or whatever button you're using to see the skills as increased light plus increased duration of damage effects, that kind of thing. So basically, that's what those do, and you can fix things, and basically once you do that, you click on it, it takes you into the level, and I'll do that later and show you what's actually after this, because there's another screen. Yes, another screen after that. So that's basically what that is, and you can do that with any level, and I'll go to the Bazaar later, but I'm going to jump over to free mode because we can see a lot more here. So it's the same thing. You see all the levels that you previously played, and you can basically just play them without having to worry about cutscenes, although there's still a lot of them in the levels themselves. If you click on that, you can see all the characters you have unlocked. Another spoiler alert. And these 4 characters I don't unlock, or I have not unlocked, or unlocked via hero or adventure mode, I think. So that's why I don't know who they are. I mean, we kind of know who they are because Nintendo's already confirmed them, but I myself don't have them unlocked. But these guys here you unlock via normal play of the Legend mode. And of course, you start out with him. And once you beat the game 100% or Legend mode, you can see the characters. You can see all the items that they can unlock. Like she has the right here, but there's also one other weapon she can get, one other type of weapon that has a different moveset. Within those, like I showed you, is just different aesthetic changes. But Link obviously has the most, with there being 5. Zelda has 2. Ganon only has 1. Impa has 2. He only has 1. Lana, I believe, has 2, or 3 actually, and then she only has 1. So you can see really who the favoritisms are, because you can really Lana, Link, Impa, and Zelda are the only ones who can actually get. Although I don't know about these 4, I don't know if they can get any other weapons or not. So actually, I was Link, or actually I was a lot of different characters. Actually, I was Ganon and Link most of the time I was playing with my friend, but he was Impa. He really liked Impa. He was very good with him, but you can see that she's level 31, and I don't think he used the level booster at all. So he was pretty good. But I've got Link up to 31 just by regular play, so now we're even. So in this, like I said, I showed you before, you can also change the costumes of some of the characters. Like I can choose, I'll show you here, the hero's clothes. Then there's the training tunic, which is which Link first starts out in. And then this is the Kokiri tunic. This is I pre-ordered mine from GameStop, so I got the Ocarina of Time style outfits for Zelda and Link. And then of course I got the Ganondorf sets from from registering it on Club Nintendo. But I think if you do Amazon, you get the Twilight Princess, and if you do like Best Buy, I think you get the Skyward Sword. It's something like that. But the last one is Dark Link. If you purchase or pre-purchase the DLC, you get this. But right here, for some reason, he looks like Link, only with no color, or faded out. But in the actual game, he has his red eyes, and he actually looks like Dark Link. Just for some reason, he doesn't have red eyes right here. And then, of course, Zelda, she's got her standard robes, loads, and then the Era of the Hero of Time robes, which is, of course, Ocarina of Time. And then last one who actually has an outfit is Ganon. He's got his standard armor, so he looks a lot like Demise from Skyward Sword. Then of course Heir of the Hero of Time from Ocarina of Time, and then the Twilight Princess armor from Twilight Princess. So quick thing there, and let's go ahead. If you hit plus, you can enter the Bazaar, and there are 4 tabs here for you to choose. First one is the badges. So depending on what character you have selected, so if I choose Zelda or if I choose Link or whatever, you can go in and edit those character stats. As you can see, I have a lot of rupees. I have 275,000 rupees because I mean you get tons of rupees via normal gameplay, but things that you purchase also cost a lot of rupees, so it's kind of balanced. If you choose not that one, if you choose badge, you'll see there are attack, defense, and assist badges, and I have some I can upgrade. I'll talk about that in just a second. So if I click on attack badges, you can see the stuff that I've done. It says new combo attack for the Hylian Sword, blah blah blah. You gotta hit that, hit those buttons, and then you can, of course, you can. I don't think you can see from here, but from empty ones, you can see that you need certain materials. Like I need Ganondorf's Gauntlet, King Dodongo's Claws, and then Lizalfo's Scale. And I've got enough to make that, but you also have to be aware of the other heroes. They might need some of the same material. So if you want to upgrade this one, go ahead, but you won't be able to upgrade, say, Mid does or something like that. So basically the attack, defense, and assist badges. The assist badges work on your in-game items that you use, and other stuff like that, is like powering up your bombs, that kind of thing. Defense is what it says. It's just, reduce damage taken on fire element in recommended stages, so that's actually really good to do. The attack is mainly, this is for combos, your focus spirits, and then your special attacks, that kind of thing. So the training dojo is basically you can level up your character, the character you've chosen, to the highest level of whatever character you are. So for example, when Link was like 28 and my friend's Impa was 31, I could have leveled it up to 31, although it cost rupees. So this is probably not the best character to show, but let's say I had a 30 and I wanted to move it to 31 because that was the max of my other max character. It might cost 5,000 rupees, and I would pay that much, and he or she could go up to that level. Although it's not the best sometimes. I mean, sometimes it's just better just to fight because, I mean, as you can see, I got there pretty fast. And then, of course, just it's good to see on the screen, you've got your hearts and your heart containers and heart pieces that you can level up. I think you can level up 2 lines of that, so that's a lot of hearts, and that's for each individual character, not just a heart piece or a heart container goes for everybody. It's for each individual character. I don't know how to say this. I think it's apothecary, I think. My mouth is dry. But this basically, you can, as you find more golden skulltulas, you can earn more of these. And basically, like it says, weak boost to weapon drop rate. So if I have this, whenever I drink a potion, that I brought this into, although it's only a single use, mind you. So you can't use it infinite times once you made it. It's a single use only. So if I make this, and I use it, there will be a small boost to how often weapons are dropped in game. So that's basically you use materials to do that. I've never used one though yet. The smithy is not that important, although it can be good. Basically, I would select a base weapon. I could select the magic rod. You find one that has a single slot. You click on that slot and you select a source weapon. So if I wanted to move Fire Plus over to that rod, actually let me make sure that the one I'm doing, I have no idea. That's an 80. I don't want to move. I don't know if I want to move that because it's a little. It's exactly the same. So I can show you real quick. I can move that Fire Plus, and I can fuse weapons. Basically, it destroys the old weapon, so it destroyed that 80 and moved the Fire Plus over to the new one that I wanted. So that's what it does. And I don't know if it costs any rupees or not. And also it says potion in a bottle, blue potion. As you upgrade the Bazaar, the potions do more. Like this one says restores 10 hearts and half of a special attack gauge. That's basically, you can bring those into each battle for free, and they're fine. So that's what that does, but let's go ahead and, did I choose a level? Okay, I chose a scenario. Let's move on for now. I'm going to skip this for a second and make that last, because that's my all-time favorite thing. I've tried it before. This is just an added bonus. I don't know if there are any other missions. I haven't completed this one yet, but basically it's a very, very, very hard mode where they're timing you to do certain things. It's like adventure mode and legend mode on crack and they had a baby. That kind of thing. It's just, it's not, I don't, it's not that hard, but it does take, I mean, it takes a lot of skill and a lot of speed, and, and you have to really know what you're doing. So that is what that does. The gallery, there are 4 things you can do. I don't know if anything else has become unlocked, but you can view your warriors. For some reason, only Link and Impa are available, but I could say choose the Master Sword, and I can view and basically look at Link, basically just poses both Link and Impa, and then the music player, of course, is like this, and then of course I can play the awesome Skyloft song. I'll play that just for a second, but I don't want to waste time. Illustrations, I have nothing, I have not all of them unlocked, but you can see I have 2 pieces here, and then of course the most I have pieces on is this one. And I don't have any on the other things yet. As you collect gold Skulltulas, each one gives you 1 panel to add to this, and it just makes a pretty picture. So there you go. But they make it a more incentive to get them, because you upgrade your Bazaar at the same time. So instead of just making pictures, that kind of thing. And then of course the Medalist, this is like its own built-in achievement systems. Defeated 100 more enemies with 1 special attack, that kind of thing. So since Nintendo doesn't have a achievement system like Microsoft or Sony, the in-game thing has it. And then settings, I'm not going to go into that, but this is just settings. Adjust them as you may, or as you want to. Now let's jump into adventure mode. So this goes into a separate screen. You have a little cutscene when it first starts, and I have not done very much at all here, like at all, close to what other people have already done. But I've completed like 5 of the missions. Got 4 A's and 1 B. I need to redo this one. That was a little long, but as you can see, I am classic Sprite Impa form right now, because Impa was the last character, or not Impa, excuse me, Sheik. So what you're seeing here is basically the original Legend of Zelda style map, and basically a series of challenges that you have to complete. So if I select this level, it tells me defeat all giant bosses in the time limit, level 1. And then there's no aim break victory, there's no battle victory, there's no treasure. So completing this now would do absolutely nothing for me, because I'm not gonna unlock any new paths. I've already beat it, and there's nothing that I can earn, so there's no reason to do that. Here, however, is a different story. It says defeat all enemies level 8. There's a lot to see on the screen. If I get an A rank with Fi, I don't know how to say it perfectly. I'll get a heart container for her. And if I win the battle, I'll also get that candle, and I'll explain that in a second. But there are no treasures to unlock. Also, if I get a B or higher, I'll also unlock the left and the top boxes, so more challenges to complete. So that's awesome. Also, it recommends that I use a light type for that, so that would be someone like Link. Although it actually, I think Fi might be light as well. So I have to be Fi pretty much. I can't be anybody else but her. And so that's basically what you do. You complete these challenges. You earn stuff, and you basically get items. And also on the map, you can see right here, there are characters that you can unlock. There are 4 characters. I believe they are Zant, Girahim, Agatha, and Ruto. And then there are, of course, items, and then pieces of heart. And there's a lot, man. There's a lot of heart pieces, heart containers. And then there are, of course, gold Skulltulas as well. Which this is where you'll be spending your time the most. Once you beat the game, basically the entire rest of the game is this mode right here. Everything goes to here. And I've heard people have sunk plenty of time here and have not really done anything. So all these other things you're seeing on the screen, like the ladders and the rafts, those are item cards. Those are special, because if you are a Legend of Zelda fan, you played the original Legend of Zelda, you'll know that when you get a bomb, what do you do with that bomb? You bomb a wall, break a wall. Sort of like this one. Actually, how do I get in there? Oh yeah, I just hit A, duh. Actually, okay, so if I hit search, I don't have any item cards. Dang it, I can't show you. If I hit search, basically, it'll go into this area, and I can use any item cards that I've acquired to search. So if I wanted to use a compass and reveal a spot that I could search, like it'll reveal a sparkle thing, and basically it'll reveal place for me to do something, I could do, you know, something like a bomb, and then blow up a wall. And then if you blow up that wall, you get a reward, or it might say you need to win a battle. So for Girahim, it says requires search. So something I have to do. So if I go in there, it might say, you know, you need a bomb to blow this wall up. I'll blow the wall up, and then it will say beat the battle, and if you beat the battle, then you get Girahim, that kind of thing. So there are a couple of steps into getting things, and I'm sure you'll feel very accomplished once you beat this mode. I've only done a couple. This is what I'm going to do next, although I still have a couple of adventure mode things that or legend mode things that I have to do. But I'm going to quit real quick. And how are we doing on time here? 20 minutes. So we've been on here for this will end up being my longest video. So the last thing I'm going to show you, and then after that, of course, I'll be going into the actual gameplay, is let me select free mode real quick, and I'll just select a random character, Master Sword, get into the levels. This is the loading screen, and during the story you'll see cutscenes and whatnot. They display hints. It shouldn't be too long. There's one more screen to show you right before you head into battle itself. So you get into this, it might take a few seconds to load, so I can enter the battle now. Basically, this is battlefield info. It shows our forces, and then don't think it switches. Yes, dark forces, list of keeps. You can just basically see where each keep is. Gives you an overview of the map. Current status. It tells you defeat all enemies. That's how I'm going to win, pretty much. Although you can win other ways, obviously. Defeat conditions. If Zelda flees or the castle keep falls, you lose. Warrior info. My phone's buzzing, that's why I keep looking back. Basically, it says it shows what kind of warrior or what warrior I brought into battle. I brought in Link with the Master Warriors. It's level 31, that kind of thing. Check combos. You can see your little combo list. Very, very simple. It's not that hard at all. Check weapon skill. I don't have that unlocked because it's 25,000, man. It's a lot. You can check the badges that you have, and then you can of course check for Skulltulas. I have one that I need to fight here. So that's what you do there. Tutorials. You can see basic tutorials like special attack, focus spirit, that kind of thing. Settings. That's what they are. BGM settings. This is cool. This was in the update as well. You can choose what song you want. So I can play my Skyloft from Skyward Sword. I can play that song in the game while in the level, so I'm not limited to the thing. And then of course exiting and starting the battle. And I can access, thankfully, I can access the bazaar here. Oh no, I can't. It's gonna take me out of the level. But anyway, they give you 60 seconds. Pretty good. So I think what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video because that's everything. I'll end the video with a battle start here and skip this cutscene. So I'll go ahead and just do a couple of quick gameplay, and you can see I'm offering enough time. There we go. And then we'll be starting the levels. As you can see, I just wasted my special attack, man, in the wrong direction. I hate doing that. Anyway, guys, thank you. This has been Hybrid Gaming, and I thank you for watching this video. I hope you're looking forward to more Hyrule Warriors coverage. I'll be doing some more of that fairly soon. So thanks, guys, for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Thanks a lot, guys. See you later. Bye.
When suddenly the ocean was all like surprise, and a huge, massive storm brewed out of nowhere. Whoosoo, 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 boy, that was quick. And there was thunder, boom, and the lightning, boom, and the wind, boom, and like that, it was over.